everybody, it's Bubz. What's happening? So an Ask Bubz video has been long overdue. Just like Damo needs a haircut. He's actually getting one today. Look how scruffy he is. Want to look at the camera? No, you're camera shy. Today I'm going to be answering some of your questions. Now the questions, I noticed that half of them were actually like baby questions, so maybe I'll make a separate Ask Bubz video, but it's kind of like a baby edition. Look at his butt. But today I will be answering more of your random, kind of everything questions. Who would be your girl crush? I've always thought that Fan Bingbing is freaking pretty. She is absolutely gorgeous. Everything about her face is just stunning. What YouTuber do you look up to the most? There are a lot of YouTubers that I look up to, but all in different ways. For example, I really do look up to my friend Cassie from Bubzvlogz, just because she's just so proactive and she has such a love for life, and her passion for being mentally and physically healthy just really motivates me. Every time I'm with her, I feel like, man, I really want to go out there and just, do more. So, I wouldn't say there is just one YouTuber that I really look up to the most. Certain YouTubers just really inspire me in terms of them being creative, them being kind. What was your childhood dream and did you achieve it? Now, I wanted to be a pop star. And no, I did not achieve it. And you say proper copper coffee pot 5 times really fast. Okay, let's try this. Proper copper coffee pot. 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 Yeah! What is your most silly face? That one's kind of scary. Would that count? How did you and Tim meet? Now, when people ask me this question, I answer them. They're always like, what? That's weird. But basically, Tim used to date my cousin, and one day they broke up from reasons I'll obviously not say, and then he was going through a hard time, and at that time I was also going through a hard time as well, and we got to know each other, we got to just really be friends and hang out, and I guess some people thought, oh, it's probably just a rebound relationship, but 11 years later, here we are. Who's laughing now? What was your first impression of Tim when you first saw him? He kind of looks pretty much the same as what he looks like now, geeky, glasses. His hair was spiky with a lot of gel though. Back then he wore these round glasses. Yeah, he used to wear this shirt and he'd only button it halfway, which I didn't really understand. And yeah, he used to always like readjust his stretchy trousers. He'd pull them up to here. Totally baby face. He's got a cute little smile. I just thought he was really dorky but really cute. He's the type of guy that you just look at and just kind of laugh. Not because he's funny looking, but just because, he's just so cute. What was your biggest fear about starting YouTube? Honestly, when I started YouTube, I didn't really think very much about things I should be scared of. I just kind of went for it. And I never really thought about, internet trolls. I never thought about privacy. I didn't really think about anything. I just thought, hey, I'm gonna do this, and I didn't really think it through. But sometimes that's, how life is, you just gotta go with it instead of just thinking, If your friend was jealous of your success, would you consider them a friend? Honestly, I think it's in all of us to be jealous every once in a while. It really depends to what extent this jealousy goes to. I know some people where they can't be happy for other people, and I feel like that's their own little problem of their own, and it's already, difficult enough to deal with for them. Chubby. I've had friends who maybe aren't as happy for me as maybe I'd want them to, but I'd still consider them my friend. However, if this friend really goes out of his or her way to bring me down and to hurt me, maybe I'll be thinking, I won't need this person in my life bringing me down, because you should hang around with people who bring the best in you, right? How do we talk to our relatives if they are the ones that shattered our self-esteem without causing drama? That is a great question, and something that I can definitely relate to. I've had so many hurtful things thrown at me when I was younger, and sometimes with grown-ups it's like as if they think, oh, just because this is a child, it doesn't matter what you say to them, and they forget that even a child has feelings, and if anything else, it could hurt them even more, and it could lead all the way into adulthood and just still scar them. Now, I think it's one thing if someone has a bad attitude, and I feel like it's definitely their choice to have an ugly attitude and to throw out really hurtful and just rude words. But it doesn't mean that you retaliate to that, you know, by responding ugliness with ugliness. I think if anything, you should just learn to just give out love even more, because to be honest, they really do need it most. I think what's really important is just to remember that other people cannot define you, okay? You're not defined by other people's words, okay? Just remember that no one's perfect. However, you're perfect just the way you are. Will you be doing as much YouTube as you presently do after Isaac is born? Now, this is quite a tough question because, you know, we don't know what the future brings. So I honestly don't know how things will be like. The first few weeks at least, I'll be a lot more occupied. So maybe I'll be slower with videos, but I'm pretty optimistic actually that I'll still be able to upload and, you know, do all that stuff. However, I'm sure you guys will also know that, you know, family will be my first priority as it is right now. If you could turn back time to a period in your childhood, what would it be? Now, my big sister, she used to lure me to go out the window when I was a child, and she'd say, oh, you know, so-and-so's outside. And I'd be like, what, really? And I'd go and I'd climb up the window and look outside, and what she would do is she would pull my trousers down, revealing me and my pants to all of my neighbors. So this sounds evil, but I would go back and do the exact same for her, so she would know what it feels like to be humiliated and not to do it to so many of us. Because me, my sister, and my little brother, we always fell for it. How did you deal with moving away from family? I'm going to college soon and I don't even want to think about saying goodbye. I can totally understand. I left my family when I was 19 to go study for university, and then after 3 years I came back for about a year, and then I completely left again, this time even further, halfway across the world to Hong Kong. And you know, the way to think of it is one day you're eventually going to have to spread your wings and just leave home. It's gonna happen sooner or later. And I know it's so hard to just leave your family because, you know, you spend all of your life seeing them every single day. So obviously for the first moments, without a doubt, you'll be homesick. But you know, it was during my university that I really got to really discover what it's like to be out there on my own, and I think this is one of the best experiences I ever developed for myself, learning to be independent. Plus, you know, technology is so awesome these days. You can easily just, you know, WhatsApp them, call your family, webcam them. That is awesome already because you can still be in touch despite being far away. Can you lick your nose? No, no, I can't. These are some of your questions answered, so thank you guys so much for submitting your Twitter questions. You know, if you guys want me to make an Ask Bubz video, but baby edition, then definitely ask your questions in the comment section below or ask through Twitter with the hashtag AskBubz. And that is everything. I shall see you guys very soon. Take care and have an awesome week. Bye everybody!